I have seen.
Oh,
okay.
Renekton.
Renek, so it's gonna be the non-standard bot. My guess is it's gonna be Vladimir plus Leona bot. We'll see. Really playing against Vladimir in the early stages, almost all of his kind of threat, as we're gonna see them go in.
Yeah, pretty good damage there. He's always gonna die right away! Level 1 double if an Ole get a kill. Saw Aatrox a good 4.5 years ago. He is back ready to go and just in time for his rework, of course. So
He's been powering up.
yep, he's been getting better, and here we go to the top lane fight. A nice chain stun comes through, but also fight on the bottom side. This could be double it. Cody-san grabs that kill. A nice gank coming through for Meteos, making that one happen is someday it would walk.
That people have been doing pretty commonly. The build I've been seeing most on the Aatrox is actually Titanic Rush into a Rage Blade. There are some different options you can go from there if you want to go more for the dueling power. 5 men trying to dive in, and then a Galio to answer that. And Ryu roaming top.
Might only need 2 in this time. They're going to chain together some of the CC. Here comes the Galio over on the wrong side of the wall, though. The burst still coming across from the taunt, and now he's going to be able to revive. That's a pretty important timer now. 2 versus 2 continues. A big stun. The damage coming across. That's a kill answered back. 100 Thieves on the board of their second. Over, and it will give local gold to Meteos. If it doesn't die too fast, it actually gets aggroed back, and okay, Sunday's going to walk over, take the swipe, and there we go, 650 gold, top lane advantage Someday, and that was just in time as the bot lane now goes to the engage, a chain stun coming down, and Ole had no chance to do anything.
Ole just got deleted there, but
Could be right here as the Drake is going down to about 1500 HP. Ole goes in, the team's going for the art engage. Can this fight work well? Galio's on top, but all giant top, but the Dragon goes over 100 Thieves. Now Sunday's in the front line, first kill comes over to Impact. That's a 1 for 0 for Team Liquid. Now the re-engage as Impact runs away. He can revive if he needs to, but the Aurelia kill in the mid lane is a 1 for 1. So a 4v4 in the team, but Xmithy far away from his team, far from the base, still being chased down. Can the Trundle do it? Someday Will Expected finds his first kill of the game, and the retreat
coming through, and Doublelift's still sitting on his ult. They're actually looking for a pick on Someday.
Find the knockup. He's got an Empower Q. Ignite is on as well. Someday going to try to find the backline, deal some damage to Doublelift. He gets close. Forces the ult out, but Doublelift able to get the kill with the support.
Yeah, that early Black Cleave actually get a combo where he's using his W stun twice, essentially in one engagement in quick succession.
And now a quick succession onto the support. After running out of health, he's going to die, only landing a stun for his troubles. 4v5, Vladimir in the back line, gets some decent damage to the Hemo Plague, but now Galio to re-engage. Ryu going to pop his stopwatch for a second, but will still go down. 2 for 0, Team Liquid win a fight.
So many divers. He knows he needs to hold that as a defensive ability, and TL are playing these fights out very, very well, and the game just gets harder. 400 Thieves if they start to fall behind. So we'll see if they can stabilize.
Drake goes down, mid lane outer gonna fall as well. Liquid once again, the pendulum swings back in their favor. The lead
and kind of taking down the game, because as it scales further and further in, it gets tough.
He does have flash though, so the pillar comes in. He's not gonna burn that just yet. He's gonna Zonya's the ultimate, and here comes the rest of the team though. This is a bit of a 2v4 as the rest of the team comes across. A slow, a knockup. Here comes the rest of the squad as Xmithy joins in. There's the jump in for Galio as well. They found the taunt, and they're gonna get that isolated kill. One comes down as Meteos falls. Into the back line is Sumner, but he cannot find the target. Knocked in the air, shut down yet again. A 2 for 0 for Liquid. It's going to be the revive stopping soon for Impact, but even still another clean battle without casualties. The early flash get away. Cody-san knew better than to wait around a Galio as the turret falls, and Liquid are not to be stopped.
Yeah, they have the Ocean Dragon. They can regen up. They're going to keep going.
Oh, they found the stun after. He's got a flash get away. More stun down as long as they respect that Ryu's coming around the wings. And here we go with 30,000 or 3,000 health left onto the Baron. Pope goes in for the double taunt. The knockups are there. That's one. Looking for the second. They're going to get it all. And the team is going to be routed. 100 Thieves off the map, and Team Liquid gets 7 straight kills and a Baron.
They get
Someday as well.
Yeah, I think everyone on TL is going to be having a good time at this point in the game. It's going to be so hard for 100 Thieves to really find something. You know, all these item completions are coming through, and here comes Impact.
Yeah, 2v1, no fair. Someday pops his stopwatch, but he's in the middle of the people. A nice stun comes across. Will they find a good re-engage here, 100 Thieves? They maybe find something to do in the fight as the health bars get lower. Impact, the blood well's running out, gets stopped, has to revive. Is there going to be a good re-engage? A nice flash away. Now a taunt on Vladimir. Cody-san still wants to find the back line. Ole and Pope would be okay targets, but now the re-engage is going to find a 2-man slow. Look for the next little bit. Not going to find the engage just yet. This will be a small disengage. It's Ryu and Doublelift now joining the fight as well. Once again, they go on Xmithy. Pops his own stopwatch. Here comes Ole in the back line. Finds a knockup on second charm. Galio into the mix as well. First kill going to come around as Afmu is gone. 5v4 in the battle. A second kill, a third. Finally one straight back on an Impact, but does it even matter? The shutdowns going through for a couple. This fight getting a little bit closer. Cody-san trying to join in, and he makes it a 1 versus 2. Both are a little bit low, and Doublelift running out of health a little as well. And not a bad defense for 100 Thieves, but they still lost more in the fight.
Yeah, they can continue pushing. Pobolter is just going to TP back. They're going to take at least an inhibitor here. Doublelift took them mid lane tier 2 before he came, and this should be at least one inhib going down. Potentially they could go for an inhibitor turret mid as well, but that may be a bit greedy as respawns are coming out.
Leona is up, but 10 seconds. Anyone who else deals
off.
damage. Inhibitor itself will go down, and there is the run back.
To do so.
We see now in the picture-in-picture as that fight rounds down on the back end of this one. Team Liquid still maintain map control.
Fight. They have to find the engage. They have to take down Double Lift.
Ooh, almost found a little bit. Ults to get away from it. No major CC to be had. A big root in the front line. They picked off Afmu already. Looking for the second as Meteos runs, but the pillar runs away. But Ryu's going to fall. A double kill so far for Double Lift. Now into the base as a flash over the wall. Smithy is going to fall. But now the chase in. Cody's son trying to run. He's channeling, and he is done. Double Lift on his third. He is legendary to Xayah. Only a single drop in the entire game. Inhibitor to fall. They're ready to go for Nexus turrets and take down them all. Team Liquid running a pretty standard composition and showing up their first game of the summer split, picking up where they left off with an undefeated game against 100 Thieves. Another kill to come across. They just bounce house this poor Renekton. Someday is going to drop. Comes back again. Still a death as he runs back towards the Nexus. I guess he'll live. The Nexus falls. It's all that matters. Team Liquid start the season well.
On bot lane, it is going to be Renekton up in the top lane. So this is going to be an Ornn. Wait. Oh, this actually
Renekton mid into Aurelia.
Okay.
I think it's Renekton mid into...
A lot of league to be played.
Look for this play as Greg Pop Predator gets some movement speed, comes right across. Now look for the fight on this 2-on-2 in the top lane. A big bit of damage. Not going to find the knockup. Not going to find the ulti for rain over either. Ornn's got to run. He's going to get shot though as the flash comes in. Not going to get the ulti. And the axes come down into the turret. Not going to get the kill though as Darshan stays up. But now here comes a very angry Renekton full of fury. The flash forward looking for that kill. Is Bjergsen not going to find it? Rain over lives. First blood to Huhi in the matchup.
Huhi able to get that
here
kill
for CLG, and it's not going to be stopped. And there is the pickup. More objectives for KazaLoLLCShighlights Gaming on pace.
To get any charge with that.
Yeah, eye damage now 40% max HP. It's going to be a 0. Oh, they get the knockup. He's going to go down. Darshan solo kills Hanser.
Darshan with the
Aatrox. That is just bad timing to lose his Q for nothing.
Yeah, and Aatrox, the way it actually works is you can only be interrupted on the jump up. Once you are traveling down, it's going to help him kind of match the scaling of a Kai'Sa as well.
That's true.
Kai'Sa certainly can outscale the Ezreal, but the double tier build here from Ezreal certainly scales better, and he did not elect to go for the Iceborne on his teammates.
This isn't like Nocturne Syndra where you can actually delete the background. I would expect the more offensive build for Sven as well. Nice pick up there. Second to Ocean. Here comes the damage coming across, and Baron will barely hurt anyone.
Here's the Ornn ulti funneling through.
Comes in, finds 2 knockups. Not a ton of damage, but now going for the big play as Greg and Bjergsen forced away, but the front line is in the mix. They're going to try to pick off Mithy, a very tanky Alice, but not tanky enough. Dixie gets one. They're going to find a second. They knock down the Aurelia. Into the back line comes Aatrox. Here comes Kai'Sa. Sven picks up the other marksman from the bottom lane. A big knockup. They've picked up so many. Sven is just going to keep going. He's already on 3 with this help.
Carries the Kai'Sa on 2 items. Hanser had his Rage Blade critically as well. The double Rage Blade carries there. Being
range in time to look for a smite. Again, they've got vision. Puts the cloud down, looking for the play. Doesn't have his own wards much left. And they've got to play around this. When can he run out of wards? When can he get low on health? Mithy with a stun. Oh, and they're going to pick that one up in time. And now for the re-engage, Mithy will drop as the fight continues. Darshan pops his stopwatch. Will go down to Hanser. A 1-for-1 TSM pickup. Still an 8.11 has that. Gets a few shots in, but defended well enough. And now it's going to be CLG wanting this fight. They get the knockup onto Sven. They're going to get more from Braum. Aatrox on the wings, though. Can they get the kill in the back line? That answer is no. TSM keeps Sven alive. So now for the re-engage, will anything be found? Hanser waiting for his way in. Finds the flow. Here comes Aurelia, as you mentioned, but there is no fight to be had. CLG running back to lick their wounds out of the turret.
And that's how CLG has to play it, though. They need to hard engage. That is their way to kind of still stay alive in this game because TSM has hit crucial item points. They have the Aurelia being very strong level 16. Hanser very strong level 16 as well.
The gold off these turret kills. They're actually up now 4-3 in turrets. And Infernal Drake picked up as well. It's got to feel nice for them as they can reset with them.
One of the things still working well, though, for CLG is the fact that Stixxay is still up in gold, is very close to actually, is not actually coming, so they need at the very least to get Hanser's TP. They are onto the Baron buff. This could potentially decide the game. Can TSM hold with 4 members?
He's going to look for Greg on the wings, but he's of course on top of the ward, so he's not going to be very threatening here. Balfrost the front line. Here's coming around. Here comes the teleport as well. This is the 5v5 they need. Balfrost the front gets killed for 1. And it's going to be a trade though. Mithy low on health is going to drop. Stixxay gets it, and now the team's got to run away because Aurelia and everyone else is scary. Here comes Sven. He's going to find Rain over pops the Zonias. That will be a kill picked up. Yerkes is going to get that one. Sven to kite away, just stays alive. The re-engage over the wall. Zigzag gets one. Hunter on the chase. He's going to find it, but a trade kill is in. And now it's all up to Huhi. He is alone against the squad. He's going to drop, and Darshan's got nothing to do but watch his teammates. Two standing.
Try to force around Baron.
Mithy tries to help, puts in a banner, promoted. Whoa, just going for the tower dive now inside the base. Where can Darshan even go? And it is only to the respawn. Sven gets a solo kill, takes down the turret, and TSM have all the pressure.
Yeah, he
does have teleport, does have an ultimate. But is enough for CLG to win the fight as they look for the plays, getting rid of the wards over the wall. Rainover does have a smite, but he's going to back off. He's going to try. He's not going to get it with the ultimate. He attempted, though. A good smite for Greg. Mithy buys some time front lining. And
has the upgraded W, so anytime you hit it, the cooldown goes to half, which means you can basically spam that out for so much damage. As long as he's hitting it, look at this. This is insane amounts of damage coming here from Sven.
And it's 30% CDR from everything he's built so far in this game. And finally, one juke comes through, but CLG is still losing bits of their base at the bottom lane. Buy some more time in the top lane, but mid's going to fall pretty shortly. There's a nice stun on the front line. Not quite going to lose the turret. No, it does go down. A good shot comes in as the minions help with this one. So four
sides, and TSM is closing in on their first victory.
Closing in, and the doors are closing for CLG as another turret falls without a fight. They are seeding their base constantly. They're not waiting out a Baron. They're not waiting out important cooldowns. They finally go for the play. A knock-up onto two. A Zonius spot for Sven. The re-engage looks for whatever. Not going to find it just yet. No, Hanser in the mix in the front line. Looking for a bit of CC. The first revive is only going to be the first of three. As into the back line goes Sven. Tries to find a kill. Not going to get it just yet. Rain over low. First run away. There's the first revive on Hanser. Still the team is alive. A stun on a Bjergsen. Not going to go down just yet. They've already killed out Biofrost. So a 5v4 as TSM have taken now all of the base, save the Nexus turrets themselves. And CLG forced to run away and lick their wounds. Sven gets more damage in. Now maybe overstaying, forced to flash away from Ezreal with the Ruin King slow. Bjergsen still happy in the front lines. No Guardian Angel. No, sorry, does have that still, so an easy target. He is not. As the front line of Darshan forced to once again run away. His cooldown's now a little bit missing. Looks again for Bjergsen, but again with the Guardian Angel on, not going to matter. Now Huhi wants to walk forward. It's a 4v5. They hope the low hope is going to matter. It's not going to be, though, as Huhi drops. They want to stick, say the back line, the slow in for Greg, and he gets the kill. Only two left. CLG forced to run away from their own base. They cannot defend their structures anymore. Rainover, unlimited time as he's going to be dropped down. The Guardian Angel, a stun for Darshan. It's not going to mean too much. The other one left alive, and he's going to watch this base falls. The minions helping with TSM. As now a couple more respawns come through, but it does not matter as more of that squad falls. 14-9, TSM 1-0.
An impressive comeback from TSM. CLG playing out the early stages very well. And then Vladimir mid, but I am expecting it to be Lulu mid.
We'll see what comes through this one. Yeah, this might be the lineup right there for Clutch Gaming. As you mentioned, the careers. I think Golden Glue sort of famously with a lot of blunders.
Blinding.
Yeah, it's gonna be a stun now onto poor Keith. He's trying to run away, but he's running out of health. Couple more autos will do him in first blood. That is not the start Cloud9 wanted. And Zeyzal is flashless. The binding up right now. They're gonna find it. 2 kills already before minions even spawn.
Welcome to the LCS Zeyzal.
Oh, that is a kill, and maybe should have cut his losses, but now Lyra and Sven find each other, and watch out, this is a very low health Nocturne. 300 health left on him. Auto's coming in now down to 100. He's got to be careful. The flash chase, he's gonna go down. Clutch Gaming already 3-0 in less than that minutes.
It is getting lead, unwinnable, right? They are not even 2,000 gold behind, but they need to stabilize.
Oh, he might just be dead. Into the mid lane, Golden Glue answers back.
Getting a solo kill on Bevin, one of Spring. So they would love to get a kill bot lane and try to turn that into a dragon. They're coming down.
Nice place into the front line, and now with Sanguine Pool down to the Black Shield gone as well. Where's the re-engage going to come across? Very low health, no Vlad. They get the pop. He was out of cooldowns. The Morgana going to drop as well, and they find the answer. Cloud9 ties up the kill. Now a chase on a Peppermint. Ignite is on, down to 500 HP. The flash forward, he's a chicken, but doesn't matter. Looking for the chase, the jump in, and he's
kills. They will get the Infernal, and just like that, they're right back in it.
Really nice. This game only 700 apart. The Rift Herald couldn't matter. It goes down. Gold to be shared between Apollo and Lyra.
They also have that Rift Herald available. That is something that Lyra was able to trade back on the top side of the map when his bottom lane was dying. So we'll have to
2 vs 3 plus Herald, and they are not trying to clear it away. So that will be top turret going down 2-0, and turrets Clutch played that one quite well. And Apollo 360 gold richer for being in that location as well. And Clutch here, he blocks. Not much. He's going to be okay. Either way, this is going to be the turret falling to a trade of Ocean for top lane outer turret. Cloud9 finally on the board for those. Very easy to like whimsy him for move speed and then Sanguine Pool out and not get caught out. But that's enough space to give away that mid lane outer turret, and Clutch Gaming up 3-1 in turret score now.
C9 is collapsing though. They have Zeyzal here with the ultimate. Oh, the Paranoid gets bound!
That is a heartbreaker, but he still finds a way onto Lulu. Gets a ton of damage there. Tries to cut away, but still gets knocked up. And the fight is on. Licorice reaches the back line, looking for somebody to kill. Looking now is Zoe. The Ignite on Hakpo is going to lose his life. He's down. Going to Glue gets another kill for himself. And Apollo, now his days are numbered. Vladimir is going to pop the zone. He's buy some more time. The flash is away. He should still die in Cloud9. Win a 2-0 yet again, killing the bottom lane.
Yeah, and they could potentially go over to Baron here if they want. They know Lyra has to go back to base. They could just play it safe and go for mid lane turret. It looks like that is going to be the option. Golden Glue living with a sliver of health, and Clutch not able to pull off the backline dive, not able to really get Apollo in and have that kind of backline access.
He was that damage. Febiven gets the chunk out.
Here's the Ornn ulti, they're looking.
And they get a knock-up on Nikit. The chase, Vlad's not going to go in. He had flash, didn't want to go for it. Now the knock-up for Lulu on the back line. A taunt in there as well. 1 kill already, but the trade back. Big damage coming across back and forth. Clutch getting picked up too. Now a trade, 3-on-3 in this fight. A jump forward for Solo. He's going to be turning to sleep, and now Apollo. Flashguard puts the ulti down, looks for the Sanguine Pool. He should be killing Keith. Mage on Mage, and blood wins over fire. 3 versus 2 now as Licorice jumps over the wall, and it's Clutch.
From the brand could push you out. So
yeah,
he's going to put out a lot of damage, but he doesn't have a ton of survivability. I guess, you know, the thought process here is just, hey, I have a Lulu behind me. That should kind of be my defensive stats. That should be my protection. And he's going to have to play it really well to kind of dance around. Yeah, this is not egregious by any means. It's just, I think that MR can be so effective.
Egregious, though. Zeyzal in the middle of the team as support just gets completely shut down. And suddenly it's a 5v4. Ornn comes in. That's a slow one to Golden Glue. He's going to get knocked into the air without a flash.
The binding!
The bind is in. There is no way out. A double kill for Febiven, and suddenly complete map control for Clutch Gaming.
Because they're going to lose multiple turrets.
Sven has ult. Sven has flash. He can get into the pit and out and play for the steal if they can get vision. He does not have his own trinkets available. Keith can't do very much here himself. He's got a control ward. Does put it down. They now know. Sven could go for the ult, could go for the steal. He's going to try before the ward drops down. The smite fight, it goes over to Lyra. They get the kill, traded back at the very least, but look at the base of the bottom lane.
So critical for Clutch here that they got that.
Might try again, but he's not in range for any of that. That sleep was so much farther away. Look for the knockup. They actually find out on Azazel, but goes out the anchor. He's going to be okay. Golden Glue still trying to wave in their pockets. Turret on the inhibitor going to fall.
Yeah, I think at this point they're probably giving up the inhib. We'll see if they make the call.
Go for the fight, but it's only a knockup onto the one champion. Here comes the play in the back line. Huge burst damage coming across. 1 kill already picked up. 5v4. Hakko low. Black shields himself, and the re-engages in. The second kill now picked up. Licorice gets a lot, but look at that Vladimir damage, getting some of the backside as well. His own double is Apollo on that champion. Now is Cloud9 maybe forced to run away. Health bar's getting low. They do get that trade. A shutdown. Zeyzal getting the gold onto this one. Looking for the knockup. Not going to find that yet onto Licorice.
And we'll see if they can actually make this happen. Also worth noting, Storm Razor completed for Lyra, continuing the aggressive trend.
Big damage. Oh, the ult's only going to land on Zeyzal with a burst damage so good on the top side as Keith falls. 5v4 in the fight. Licorice has been trying to join this one, but look at the burst coming across. They've already picked up 3. Clutch Gaming wiping the floor with Cloud9. Kills across the board on the bottom side of that map now as the fight continues. Look at the burst coming across. Sven going to get the GA pop. But this could be the game ending right now. A taunt. Licorice trying to buy some time, but he's now alone against the world. Clutch Gaming 5v1 looking to slow him down. The slow is in, and now it's time for the turrets. The minions are there onto the Nexus turrets, and there is no defense to be had. Clutch Gaming, your 4th place finishers from spring, gonna start this season 1-0, taking down the new look Cloud9. Licorice's defense not going to matter. He can't dodge this loss as the Nexus falls.
Nicely done there.
We always love to push the tempo of games, and if you have 5 bruisers, you want to start the game off strong. You want to become this gigantic ball of stats that cannot be dealt with. Well, now he's a bot laner. He's kind of getting his goal of having a support here. We'll see what he's able to do up against Wild Turtle on the swing.
Nice taunt there. They still get him. The first blood immediately over to Echo Fox.
Because there's so many bruisers, he gets that extra movement speed, gets to run around, deal a lot of damage, and then when he hits level 16, his ulti got buffed. But look at this, Dardoch's going to take aggro.
Dardoch wanting to try to hold the aggro, but he does go down, walks back, and ends up taking that extra turret shot, makes it a 1-for-1. A bit more playmaking potential. Bottom side, it's Quan in some trouble. Huni dashing and slashing forward. Looking to go after Turtle if he can. Finds the knock-up onto that one. Quan having to walk away now. Both junglers now going to show up as Adrian gets a little bit too close to the turret for comfort. They do get a kill onto Quan. It's going to be 1-for-1 so far.
as Turtle cleans up Adrian. And as this goes, his bottom lane, both had really unfortunate situations happen for them where they got exploited. And when he first shows himself on the map on the bottom side, it's countered. Sure, he gets the assist, but it's not the positive play that you want to have come down.
Keen gonna be found here by the gank from Dardoch. Moving forward, has to flash away, avoids the ultimate coming out from the Irelia. Santorin showing up now, but he's gonna be bursted down, taken very low, 1-for-1. Keen now trying to walk away from Dardoch, finds himself in melee range of the Troll King. Drops down the frozen domain, pops the wild growth in the side of Keen, looking to stay alive. Red Smite coming through. Dardoch still looking to make this one happen, but he can't do it. Keen wins the 1-for-1. Dardoch wants to make a move down here towards the bottom side, but he's going to find himself maybe in a bad fight. It's a 4 versus 3 right now. TP's going to be channeled from both sides. They're trying to chase down Echo Fox before anything gets too sketchy. Huni already taken out of the picture. Here comes your Ornov, and FlyQuest is going crazy in this one so far. Multiple bodies dead on the side of Echo Fox. A double kill for Keen. And the remaining 2 members head back to the safety of the turret. They're going to keep going. FlyQuest continues. 5 men strong. Dardoch will try to escape from this one. Santorin taken very low. Altec needs a little bit more damage to make it happen. It's only going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Dardoch runs away, but he's running towards enemy lines. All Quan needs to do is give him the lick, and the damage will stick. Can he get out? Dardoch? I don't think so, man. I don't think it's going to happen. The Glitter Lance goes through. It finds the mark. Quan just wants to give this one away all the way to the mid laner. All the gold over to him.
And they do have some items coming through, but the Rod of Ages for Wild Turtle completed. Also, I got to direct your eyes over to the Banner of Command in the top lane. That still is in the game in 8-11. And so the necessity as FlyQuest brings Santorin into the mid lane. They grab the first turret. That's going to put some more gold in the pockets of this squad. Get them up to about a 1,500 lead. Remember, Echo Fox did grab the Infernal Drake as they try to make a play on the bottom side here. Huni not quite going to find the Steel Tempest just yet. Adrian going in, able to find the taunt. Down into Kwon, going to be able to take him very, very low. Stopwatch keeps him alive an extra second. Thick Skin will do the same, but it's not going to be enough. Kwon tries to make it a 1-for-1, but he just can't do it, and Huni grabs the kill. Rift Herald is kind of the counterplay here on the opposite side for FlyQuest. I don't think this is something that can actually be contested here. They're going to trade turrets, and you see the gold is even. Fox Keen has gone into the river. They don't know exactly where he is, so he has to back up. And that's another turret going over to FlyQuest. So far, they're starting off and saying this is kind of some flexibility in the future, because hold on, Santorin.
Oh, Santorin going to be found out here trying to deal with these guys in a 1 versus 3. It's not going to happen just yet. He goes down. Huni's going to be taken very low. Phoenix also looking to fight Keen off to the side. Kwon grabbing the kill onto Huni as Adrian looks to escape. But he's escaping into the waiting arms of FlyQuest, who have found themselves a 2-for-1.
Now that's 5 kills.
Way down here, 13 seconds left before the wind wall from Huni will once again be available. Echo Fox does not want to give away this turret. Phoenix looking to go in. He's able to find his way onto the stun, able to find the damage, able to grab the shutdown. Onto that, Lulu, it's 2 for the side of Echo Fox. As Wild Turtle goes into that demonic ascension, but the only place he's going to ascend to is the spawn platform. Phoenix makes it a 3-for-0 victory. They're on to tier 2 here in the bottom lane. This will tie things up, 2 turrets to 2 turrets, and it will actually put them 2,000 gold in the lead, 2 Infernal Drakes in the lead, and this is why I kept harping on the gold difference not being as big as it may seem. Adrian now trying to escape. Huni will look to do the same, but I don't think there's much of a way out right now. Huni trying to get out of this one. Crab using the wind wall, using the Scuttle Crab. Scuttle Crab. Oh, okay, I guess the shield blocked it. Wait. You can't traverse this. There's no way he navigates this perfectly. You're gonna take at least one. Yep, he's out.
Thinks we can go in, get the stuns, and then you have this as well.
Ornal comes through. Knock up onto 2. Dardoch and Adrian might be in a little bit of trouble here. Phoenix into the back line, also gonna be pressured now. Turtle gonna be sitting on top of multiple people, channeling the Swain ultimate. Kwon goes down first. Phoenix able to find that kill. Turtle sets off the explosion, but can't quite find anyone with it. Does grab Phoenix there at the end of the day. Altec, though, rampaging into the back lines. Turtle taken low. Flame taken low. FlyQuest taken out, and that is your ace for Echo Fox.
Echo Fox, they don't even have to bait the Baron anymore. The team fight falls into their lap off the engage, and Echo Fox are now getting to get themselves more than just this 4,000 gold lead.
And I want to go back to what we were talking about in Champion Select, talking about how the criticisms towards Echo Fox last split, there were many towards the bottom lane compared to the top half of the map. And we were saying, Minion just destroying everything in its way is very real. FlyQuest has a very tough task, Irene, of somehow finding a way to stop it.
Yeah, stopping this, no minion dematerializers. Also, Flame's ultimate just came off cooldown, but if you want to have that hard engage, You're engaging into a bad fight against a team that's all melee, and if you want to reach it, you're going to take a lot of damage here, but that minion is going to help this all melee team close the game out.
See what they can do here. Remember, the wind wall still available for Huni. If they hear that Orn Horn go off, they can still deploy the wind wall and stop it in its tracks. One more shot from that minion will take the turret down. And now you're face to face with this ball of stats team running at you. Nothing to stop them. Wild Turtle gonna be in some trouble. Gobbled up by Quan, looking to keep him safe. All tech on the front line, but Mundo is just so hard to kill. They pour the damage into him, but it still won't do the job. Phoenix in the back line finds Santorin. Flame's gonna be targeted next. The health bars can't survive, and FlyQuest is out of there. Echo Fox pushed the Nexus turrets. They'll push for the Nexus. And in 23 minutes, they'll show why this team is still such a strong contender.
And they don't want to just be contenders. They are saying hashtag it's our time.
And that last pick, Golden Guardians picking up the Mundo and the Rakan for themselves, and Victor will be the final choice here for Optic Gaming. And honestly, I wouldn't expect to see the super Dokla, who wants to set this play up here against Mickey. Does manage to find the knock-up. There's your follow-up. There's your ignite. Your ulti comes through, and Power of Evil shows him the power of Victor. Grabs the first blood for Optic Gaming.
They separated the Braum. They're going to go for Arrow here.
And they find this one. Arrow going to be knocked up into the air. There comes your Wombo combo. The damage coming out. The Pyroclasm will seal the deal. Definitely grabs the kill on that one. Matt still going to look to go even further with this. The Glacial Fissure finds the knock-up. Big walks away. Half HP. Optic still wanting to keep going on this one.
Matt has Flash and Ultimate. If he can reach carries here.
But Matt might be in some trouble. Does end up popping the Ultimate. Trying to make something happen here. Acadian going to be protecting himself. Utilizing the power of the ulti. Big going to drop first. Lorlo here on the front line. Dokla going to be targeted next. Contracts having to run away from that Power of Evil ultimate. Lorlo taken very low. Acadian having to run out here as well. Dokla also going to be down very low. Arrow grabbed the kill onto Lorlo. Means this fight's going to continue for Optic over the wall. Do as much as Arrow on a traditional marksman is going to be able to do. Now in the mid lane, that Rift Herald looking to pay off. Needs a couple more hits to be able to take down this turret. But now the Golden Guardian's going to be in some trouble. Matt taken very low. Arrow firing off the True Shot Barrage. Not quite going to find swoop in now to pick up this objective that has been given over to them with Optic's retreat.
And like I was saying, it's just so hard to go for these
available. Meanwhile, Optic also take down the top lane tier 1, so they're making things happen.
Optic, they're trying, and you can see, hold on, Matt.
It's Matt going in, able to find the catch out onto Big, and they take him down. That is 1 for 0, going the way of the Golden Guardians.
Almost dead, and he has that banner going for him. So Mundo E reset, get that extra AD. Dokla has no mana. I think you might be able to train him down here.
Just trying to walk. All right, my bad. But now they're going after Dokla. They're going to take him right back with a blast cone, having to try to walk away from that one. Gravity Well buying him some time, trying to make a defensive position, and it's Dokla going down. 1 for 0 so far. Acadian there in the middle, going to be blocking it away with that awareness. As Matt is saved by the Wild Growth. Golden Guardians disengaging this one. True Shot Barrage comes out, grazes him on the back as he walks away. Close but no cigar. They're out of there. Optic still looking to maybe find something else. It's Lorlo who finds himself knocked up into the air as the Glacial Fissure comes through. Acadian got to be careful. No ultimate available to block the damage here anymore. Power of Evil looking to run these guys down. Throws out the Death Ray. Another Gravity Well placed to prevent them from trying to turn this one back around. Matt trying to run, does escape the second part of the laser.
And even though he's not throwing out the ultimate, he's contributing so much to these fights where he's throwing down his E, his Q, and his W.
Does have some cooldown
60
reduction
seconds
on that one. Yeah, 60 seconds, sure. I think that's what we're going to go with. Matt trying to go in, trying to make the play happen. Go for the Wombo combo. The turret goes down there in the mid lane. Power of Evil able to drop the ultimate, only finding the damage down onto Morlo. The Contracts will try to escape. Definitely already goes down. Arrow still looking to chase one more Mystic Shot. Can't quite find it. Contract still trying to get the hell out of dodge, and Arrow trying to prevent that as much as he can. Wants to continue this, tries to go for the Mystic Shot onto Baron to get the cooldowns. Contract still too fast, but Acadian says he's not fast enough. He picks up the kill, and Optic Gaming have finally found their opportunity to head towards Baron. Brand dies without casting Pyroclasm. With Deathly out of the picture, you don't have that huge burst combo threat in that massive AoE. Baron down to 3,000 HP. Golden Guardians, no way into the pit, no way to contest, and Optic Gaming have found their window.
They've killed exactly who they needed to.
They killed the Q, and that's all she wrote as Optic Gaming marches down the mid lane now. 3 turrets under their belts who head down towards that Infernal Drake that has just very recently spawned. They pick it up for themselves, their first one of the game. And that will add extra damage.
They really do need to bring something more to the table. Putting too much on the Brand. I don't know who's going to be the best user of that Ardent Sensor would just be Contract.
The team itself might not have the tools to walk up and threaten the turret. All you need is that minion. Keep it alive, and you don't have to get in range of Max Comp.
Exactly. Takes away the backdoor bonus as well. And then you have this Lich Bane for the Victor, PoE. Even though it looks like he doesn't do a lot of damage there to Lorlo, he does do a lot of damage to structures, as well as the squishies if he ever gets in contact with them.
Pretty much anything but Lord.
Look at that. Contracts, he just did a lot of damage to it. PoE, I do want to see his damage dealt after this game. See, is somebody that they put some resources into, and it's paying off.
One last shot from that cannon minion does. You have this big threat, and Golden Guardians are put in a really rough spot.
Yeah, and there's a bannered up minion in that bottom side cannon, but hold on, there's the engage!
Fight's already going off. Matt looking to go in, able to try to find that wombo combo, already taken down. Power of Evil goes on a killing spree, and Lorlo's tanky, but not tanky enough. Arrow grabs the kill, and it's 3-for-0 going the way of Optic Gaming. Surely this will be the end of the game. Power of Evil trying to run down Mickey. The flash from Acadian to look to follow this one up. He will be slowed down, but Optic has no need to head for either of those big buffs. They have a massive wave in the bottom side. The teleport is going to be used on top of the banner minion as well as one of his little buddies as Arrow and Dokla move themselves up. The rest of Optic comes in behind them, and unless Mickey and Deathly can pull off a miracle, this is going to be game.
See, there's 20 seconds on Contracts. Dokla's going to go straight for it. Definitely still has the ultimate, but I feel like if he throws it out big, just negates it. There's this gigantic wave. They're engaging.
No way out here for Golden Guardians. Forced back into their spawn platform. Power of Evil again, just throwing down those defensive gravity wells, keeping them away. It was a long trek getting there, but Optic Gaming find their first win of the split.